Hey everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves Scrap, and I'm coming to you from the land down under, and today we are celebrating Scrappy Kathy's 2000 s2Khop. What an achievement, 2000 subscribers, well done Kathy. This is Kathy's layout that I am lifting, as we all have to choose one of hers to lift, and this is what I've come up with. What an amazing achievement, 2,000 subscribers. I can't even think of reaching 250, let alone 2,000. That's just fantastic. I chose this layout because it grabbed my attention. I've been following Kathy for a very, very, very long time on Instagram, and I'm very thrilled to be celebrating this huge milestone with her today. So I have collected together a whole range of die cuts that match to the colours in the layout, and also a whole lot of other ephemera that I've cut out from Scrapper Sketch printables, and also from my collections that I have around the place. So this layout at first looked almost like I didn't know where to begin, and then I've had to play with it a little bit, and I'm happy with how it's come out. As I say, Scrappy Kathy has been one of my favourite people to watch and to follow for a very, very long time. She is very inspirational, and I'm using this photo of my daughter. This was the night before we left to get on the plane for our cruise last year. It was her first stay in a hotel. There's a whole lot of firsts for her on this holiday. So I've done this layout here for her because it was a time for her to live her best life. She'd gone through a really hard time through COVID. We were supposed to do this cruise in the year of COVID, but it got delayed, and then we were lucky enough that we were going on the cruise, and I was getting to spend time with Vicky Booton, and she was getting time to do some amazing things. So I'm just, playing around with the frame. She has this frame. I've made it a 10-inch frame, and I've cut out the center to create a 2-inch frame again. I'm keeping the full background with the rainbow effect, and I've just roughed up the edges with my distressor. If you don't have a distressor, always use your scissors or your nails, same effect. Adds dimension to the layout, lifts it up off that background without having to do any shading. So I'm just dragging in some black because I have that photo done in black to counteract the bright colours on the layout. And I'm just trimming it down because on Kathy's layout where you see it, she's got this little extra underlay of paper underneath, and I love how these people that I've been watching forever and a day layer up their photos, and so I'm trying to get better at it. And it's always good when you've got a role model or a model to follow, because they are the people that just do it so well. And I'm just playing around with the placement of these die cuts. Now, Kathy had stars on hers, and I have gone with flowers and hearts. It just depends on the theme of your paper. It just shows that you can do the same concept with different elements. She also has flair on hers. I don't actually have very much flair, so I am using these mandalas from Scrapper Sketch, and so Kathy and I both are on the design team in the Scrapper Sketch, so it's quite fitting. I've got these vellum flowers which I'm just tucking in underneath, and because they are vellum, they pick up the colours underneath and they add to the vibrancy. I pulled out a whole heap of things that I thought I might use on this layout, but obviously I don't use it all because it will become over the top. These labels, as I said, recently I've started been watching all these people using labels. I had never thought to use them. I never knew what to do with them, and now I'm starting to realise they're making great journal points. So you'll see they're starting to appear on a lot of my layouts, and that they actually add that little bit extra for that layering and clustering, which is something I had not honestly thought about before. And I'm going to add these bees in, and I do like these bees. They are very cute, and I just play around with where the little pieces go so that it is balanced. I have got the black from the bees that matches the frame. I have got the black in that camera at the top. These are all the things that my daughter likes. She likes to In this photo, she's doing Sudoku. She loves Sudoku. We're going on holiday. She takes a Sudoku book with her. Strange child, but anyway, that's okay. That's what she likes to do. Keeps her brain stimulated. She was just chilling because she does stress a little bit. The anxiety gets a bit above, and this is an opportunity for her to just chillax a little before we headed out the next morning on the plane. So, as I said, it was a lot of firsts for her, and it was thrilling to be able to spend the time with just her. With 5 children, it's always special when you get to spend one-on-one time with each of them. I'm putting in this title now, which is dry, and it says Live Your Best Life, and it is a very thin cut on balsa wood, and it is from Uniquely Creative, I believe I got that one from, and it says Live Your Best Life, and that's what she's doing at the moment. Being 19, of course, that's what you do is live your best life when you're that young. And I like I said, Kathy's layout just grabbed my attention straight away, and I knew that I wanted to do something with it, so this is the one that's coming together. I love that there's so much going on in this, and the colours and all of the different bits and pieces that are added in. It's just a matter of having some fun, taking a risk, layering it up, not being afraid to keep adding more. That's the key. Keep adding more, makes it look that much more interesting. So these leaves I cut out of a piece of paper that I used inks and sprays and the cling wrap technique. About probably 4 years ago, and it's in the scrap pile, and I just thought, yep, that's the way to go. Right, on Kathy's layout, she's got lots of sequins around it, so I'm going to start with these resin hearts that I'm just going to place around. They're cute little tiny hearts, and they're the colours that are on the page, so I'm just sprinkling those around the layout. I couldn't tell you where I got these from. I think I got them from a local shop, and look at that. When you go through putting things down, you find what you haven't attached. So I'm just putting in a handful of these little things, just building up that empty space and filling them out. I am then going to go and get some sequins, which I have collected from the very, very clever Rachel Torman, known as Spiegelmum. I'm using something from Big Heart and Discover and Create. I really love her mixes. They are so bright and sparkly. They really do glimmer and capture the eye. So I think I need to purchase some more. I really do love those. So after I come back from my holidays, that's my first big expense, will be a whole lot of new sequins, because I just love them on the page, and they are just so sparkly and bright, and they have so many different little elements in it. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure you do. I'll put her details down below as well. Now, there are lots of us playing along today to celebrate Kathy's 2,000 subscribers, so please go and check out everybody. Give them some love. Have a look at the layouts they've chosen of Kathy's to lift. As I said, we all are choosing one to celebrate her achievement and milestone. As you can see, there's the layering up there of the sequins and those little hearts and all those bits and pieces that come together on a very simple but very detailed layout. And I absolutely love the brightness involved in this layout, and I hope there's something here that inspires you to go and have a play. Remember, it's all about taking somebody else's idea and making your own. It's a springboard. I've got the frame like Kathy's. I've got all the bits and pieces around the outside. May not be exactly the same choice of shapes, but the concept is still there. You too can have a go at this. Check out everybody in the playlist below. Let's all celebrate Kathy. 2,000 subscribers is a massive achievement. Well done, Kathy. Remember, I'm Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap. We're celebrating Scrappy Kathy. Give us all a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you want to see our content more often. If you haven't hit my subscribe button, do so to find out when the next one of my videos is going to land. Leave me a comment. I promise I'll get back to you. I love the feedback. It is very, very helpful. You can find me on all my socials under Kathy Loves to Scrap, including Instagram, where you find all my layouts, even those without a video. So thank you for watching today. Happy scrapping. Until next time.